guys, finally. So take 3, no, 4, take 4. I finally have no lag and the screen isn't moving. I don't know exactly what was going on, but the wall behind me just kept moving and the lag was terrible. So I would be moving my mouth and then you would see my motions. It just wasn't syncing with my words. Now, when I played it back, it was fine, but it was driving me crazy. So I just wanted to come on and say hello. Tomorrow is Melt Away Monday, and once again, I have no clue how it's going to go. I will say this is the first. Is it the first week? I think it is. There might have been another week when we first started packing and moving that I didn't jump on the scale, but I have not been on the scale since last Monday. That is huge for me because I'm a daily weigher. Like I'm constantly popping on the scale multiple times a day. No, I'm just too busy. It's crazy how busy I am right now with how little my daughter is into right now. Y'all, I'm scared. I'm scared. How do you mothers do this? So she's in swim, she's in soccer. She goes to a private school now, which would really be no different than another school, except for she will be at home earlier and at home on Fridays. But it just seems like we're running and speech. It seems just like we're running here and there and every little where. And this mom is overwhelmed. I have been trying for at least 2 weeks to get her on a normal bedtime. Her normal bedtime being 8 o'clock. Tonight she got to bed about 10, and that was good. The first night before school, which would have been last Thursday night, I had to go for new parent orientation at her new private school, and it started at 7. Of course, she had to go with me because hubby's working, and the only person who could watch her would have been my mother, who lives in a town about 30 minutes away one way. So that would have put an extra hour on her bedtime. And honestly, I didn't think it would take more than an hour. I was wrong. 2 hours later, he finally just let us go because it was getting too late. He wasn't expecting us to bring our children with us, but many of us had no babysitter for our children, and obviously we're not leaving our kid at home alone. So, it is what it is, but we made it through it. And update on her school, she loves it. She loves it more than the school she went to, which makes Mama's heart feel better because I was concerned. I was really concerned. Very concerned. Bad dreams concerns. So I am beyond thrilled that she enjoys it so much. I will say when I do tell her to go to bed right now, I have no problem getting her to go to bed and actually stay up there. Whereas if you recall in previous videos, she would keep coming down. Now that she's been there and she loves it, yeah, she's super excited. And tomorrow's the first day she gets to take her lunch and a snack. So she's thrilled with that. I packed her lunch for her tonight because it was so late. And she told me what she wanted. So I put all that in there. But in the future, I'm going to have her help, at least help. I mean, there are some things she just can't do, like some cutting of vegetables or fruits she just can't do. Not with sharp instruments anyway. Butter knives, yeah. But, yeah. So, what did she take for lunch? Surprisingly, she wanted a salad. Now, y'all, she always wants a salad when Mommy's having a salad. But she doesn't really eat the salad, okay? She might eat a piece of lettuce, and that's about it. So I put a very small handful of lettuce in a container for her, and I packed some tomatoes, which she loves, and some baby carrots, which she loves, and she can just dip those in. She tried a cucumber and she did not like it with or without dip, so did not put the cucumbers in. So I gave her some, it was dip. I kind of watered it down to make it dressing because I thought I had ranch dressing. I did not, but I did have the stuff to make some dip. So I made some dip and just watered it down a little. What can I say? She also has a Lunchable, and those little, I think they're Dannon cotton candy yogurt drinks. They're real tiny. She loves them. So I put one of those in there, and she has a package of Chips Ahoy cookies for her snack, and she also has a chocolate chip cookie for dessert for lunch if she does well on lunch, which if I was her, I would eat it first. So honest. But I got her some cookies from McDonald's tonight, but she didn't want them. She wanted the leftover birthday cake from her dad's birthday because she had some leftover she didn't finish. And I did tell her she could have that. So instead, we just popped one of the cookies into her lunch. So if she eats it, that's great. If not, she can eat it later. It's no big deal. She has some strawberries and grapes. So baby carrots, tomatoes. The tomatoes came from our garden, so she's going to be super excited about that. And I'm getting confused, guys. Strawberries and grapes, baby carrots, tomatoes, the lettuce, some ranch dip dressing, and a Lunchable. And it's just one of those chicken Lunchables with cheese and crackers and meat. And of course, the little candy bar. So we'll see if she eats all that sweet stuff. Her snack is at a separate time, so she knows that that needs to stay for that. I also have a cup of water for her to go with her tomorrow so that she can drink that during lunch and if they let her snack time too. Since it's a new school, I don't know how it works. At her old school, she could take that cup of water with her and drink it whenever she wanted throughout the day. I don't know if they do that at this school, but it's there if she needs it. I think that's everything. I packed her a straw so she could poke a hole in her little smoothie, her little yogurt drink. And I packed her a spoon and fork just in case she wanted to eat them that way, a couple napkins. I think she's good. I think it's more food than she'll eat. I'm guessing she probably won't eat the cheese because she doesn't usually eat the cheese in the Lunchables here. I don't know why. She used to love it, and she loves cheese. It's just for some reason she's not into that for whatever reason. So yeah, we I made sure she had lots of fruits and vegetables and snacks. We have celery too, so I'll probably pack some celery for the next day, just because I didn't want to give her too much. I don't think she's going to eat it all. They do have a lot longer though for lunch. Normally she has a 20-minute lunch. They have a 45-minute lunch. Like, that's crazy insane to me. 45 minutes. Now, I'm sure if they get done, they could probably go out to recess early. But yeah, 45 minutes. She should be able to eat all that in 45 minutes and then some. She did originally want to take pizza rolls the first day she took her lunch. I kind of talked her out of that, so hopefully that was a good thing because, honest to goodness, she's going to want pizza rolls for breakfast. This child likes cheese pizza rolls for breakfast, and normally I'm a no on that. However, my mom started that, and it's quite convenient, and it's really cheese and a wrap and sauce. That's it. So it's not like the worst thing. It's not the healthiest thing either. I can't get her to eat waffles or eggs or pancakes or toast or any of the things she used to eat when she was younger. So I'm going to have to kind of work with her on that again, because she eats pizza rolls far too often. I do buy them for her. I will keep them in stock for her, but I do limit her a lot because, honest to goodness, that's all she'd eat if I let her. Like, she would eat nothing else. She'd be good with that. And, well, Mama's not good with that. So I don't mind her eating them. I do mind her eating them as often as she does. And I definitely mind her eating as many as she would like to eat. When she stayed at my mom's, the, the, the first time she stayed at my mom's, not the first eye injection, but I went for eye injections and she was spending the night at my mom's. She called me up and my mom told me what she had eaten that day. And what she had eaten that day was a significant amount of food, but more importantly, a significant amount of pizza rolls. And she wanted more. She had eaten 40 pizza rolls that day. Now, not all in one sitting. There were 4 different sittings, 10 pizza rolls at a time. Because when I let her have pizza rolls, it's usually 6 to 10 pizza rolls. Normally 10. If we're getting low on them, I'll cut her down to 6. Or if I think I can get away with it, I'll cut her down to 6. If she's busy, she's not counting, we're trying to rush out the door, I'll cut her down to 6. But she had eaten 40 pizza rolls that day, which is a whole small bag of pizza rolls, which are $3 at Walmart. They're very cheap, but it's a whole small bag of pizza rolls that she ate in one day. And, obviously my mom didn't care. My mom buys them for her, and she buys the really big bags, so she's not really noticing that it was an entire bag. But I notice, because I usually buy her the smaller bags and make her stretch a bag for a week. If I don't make her stretch them, she will have a bag of 40 pizza rolls gone in 2 days. Now, if she got her way, it'd be gone the same day. So we're working on that. But she had eaten other food in addition to those 40 pizza rolls. And I don't even remember what the other food was. I'm just so dumbfounded by 40 pizza rolls in one day. It's just too much. So my daughter is keeping Pizza Roll Company in business. However, Mama's putting a limit on that because it's just too much, guys. Everything in moderation, right? But there's no moderation in 40 pizza rolls in a day. There just isn't. There's really no moderation in 20 pizza rolls in a day. I like to limit her to 1 time a day. If she eats 10 for breakfast, she doesn't get any more the rest of the day. So she has to find something else to eat, whether that be a hot dog, a salad, a Lunchable, mac and cheese, whatever I'm cooking for dinner, which is actually what I prefer. I actually got her to try soup the other day, which some of you may know it as goulash, but I made a big batch, knowing I would be the only one who would be eating this because of all the veggies in it. My hubby is on a let's eat frozen meals for lunch kick, so it doesn't matter what I cook. He's not taking it with him. He's only eating these, I can't even think what the name of them are. They're a high-protein freezer meal from Walmart. They're delicious, and they have lots of meat in them, which is why he likes them. But he's on that kick, and I made barbecue ribs one night. He loves barbecue ribs. He never ate it. I ended up eating it 2 days later because I didn't want it to go bad. So I ate it. He's like, "Did you ever?" And I'm like, "Yeah," because it would be going bad. So it was either that or freeze it. I made a pasta bake. He refused to eat it. And it was one he would have loved had he even tried it. I froze the rest of it, which is going in my fridge, and I will have it over the next couple of days. And she will probably have some too because she likes it. But I got her to try soup the other day. And y'all, I had no idea that what I made would make so much food. But it did. I was eating soup for days until I finally froze the rest because I didn't want it to go bad. And ironically, I thought it stuck. For some reason, it dinged. Ironically, after I froze it, I wanted more, but it's still in the freezer. I'm thawing the pasta bake, and we'll have that probably for dinner tomorrow. And whatever's left, I'll have the next day for lunch or something. But she tried soup. She didn't like the onions, even though they were sweet onions. She didn't like either of the beans. I had kidney beans in there and chili beans, and I didn't think she'd like the chili beans. But she used to love beans when she was little, just not chili beans. She tried the corn. I put corn in it. She loved it. Normally I would not put corn or zucchini squash or yellow squash in it, but this time I did. She didn't like any of that except for the corn. She didn't like the onions. She didn't mind the tomatoes because I used my own canned tomato juice and my own canned crushed tomatoes, which she ate no problem. She didn't mind the noodles. She loved the hamburger. So I have extra hamburger in the freezer with onions. So I don't know if I can sneak the onions in some spaghetti for her because she loves spaghetti, or if I should just put it in another meal for me, like tacos or something, or taco salad, and fry her up some hamburger without that for spaghetti. Because sometimes you can sneak it in the sauce, sometimes you can't. She tried it though, and I'm so proud of her for trying it. She ate some of it, not a lot, but she had already eaten too, but she wanted to try it. So I let her. But I love that she's willing to try new things now. Because before, y'all, it was rough. She also had me buy some broccoli for her. She wanted the fresh broccoli. She only wants the florets. She doesn't want any of the stem. I am to steam it. I am not allowed to put butter on it. She wants to dip it in her ranch. So I will probably also pop that in her meal for the next day. Not tomorrow, but the day after. But she loves broccoli. Go figure. But she doesn't like the stems. So I told her that's okay. I like stems, so I'll just save the stems and maybe put it in a broccoli cheddar soup or something, which I think she would eat, especially if I blended it up. So yeah, I'm so proud of her for trying new things. And I'm so glad she loves her new school. We had to get her a couple more things today, a couple things that were not on her supply list that she did need, but we've got them. They weren't expensive at all. So yeah, that's what we've been doing around here. Lots of shopping, lots of running, not enough sleep. I hurt my knee again. Same knee. It was just starting to feel better. I was coming down our stairs, and I come down sideways because they're very narrow and they're very steep and there's no handrail. But I thought maybe I should come down straight, and maybe that would relieve some of the pressure on my knee. No, big mistake. Big mistake. I came down, I put my foot down, and as soon as I put my left foot down, it slid down about 5 steps. My right leg stayed on the step it was on, as my butt hit the step above it, bending my knee a lot. It hurt so bad. So bad I cried. And now it's worse than ever. It's just worse than ever. The hip's great. Landed on that hip, it's fine. But the knee is so painful. I did not go to church this morning because I was up all night in pain with the knee. I could not get comfortable. I could not sleep. It was awful. So right now, when I go to Walmart or grocery shop or really anywhere, I have to use the motorized cart. There was one day I just needed a lot of things. It was Friday, I think. And I started with the motorized cart, and I'm like, my cart's too full. I'm just going to finish it up with the regular cart and just push through. That was a mistake. I should not have done that. I needed the bigger cart to finish to finish the shopping, but that was a mistake. My knee hurt so bad. I could barely get in and out of my car. So bad. So I don't know what I did to it, but I definitely made it worse when I fell. And yeah, that sucked. But I did learn my lesson. I will keep going down the steps sideways. They are very narrow. Your whole foot does not fit, like half your foot fits. And I was hanging onto the wall as I went down, trying to be careful, but yeah, no. Your girl went sliding. Had it been on camera, it may have been funny except for the tears and the scream of pain. It was so bad my husband thought I had a Charlie horse because when he gets Charlie horses, you know it. And he's like, they hurt, don't they? And I'm like, it's not that. I can deal with a Charlie horse. That's not an issue. I used to get those all the time. I hated them, but I could deal with them. But no, it cracked and popped and hurt bad. I sat there for quite a few minutes before I got up and tried to walk. And I was able to walk, but yeah, it definitely made the knee worse. Going down straight did not help improve that pain at all. I have tried to use my cane to kind of help me. But here's the thing, y'all. My cane was for my hip, which is on the left side. So I always use it in my right hand and, knew how to do that. Switching it to my left hand to support my right knee is not as easy as you would think. Because because anyway, I've done it so much for my hip that it's not, it's just not working. It doesn't flow. I have to think really hard. I gave up. I gave up. I don't even use it because I thought, maybe that would at least take some of the pressure off, help it heal faster. It does me no good because I can't mentally figure that out for some reason. I'm just so used to doing it for my hip. It's just not working. But yeah, that's about where I've been. I do weigh in the morning, which it is technically morning now. It's 12:05 in the morning. She's been in bed for quite a while. But yeah, I am doing dishes and I need to do laundry, but I've got her uniform done, so I'm not pushing myself too much on that. I'll do the rest tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just finishing up dishes and what else? I was going to make a big salad tonight, but I think I might make that tomorrow while she's at school. Because quite honestly, that would go really good with a pasta bake. Rain the stuff. As usual, I always have to have like something over here to do. And today it's a lovely hanger. Because y'all are sitting on the table I do my laundry on right now. Because I'm still working on unpacking, right? I did quite a bit of it last night. I don't have very much left, which is a good thing. I'm ready to be done with the unpacking. Very ready. I'm also tired of doing laundry and dishes. But y'all, gotta have clean clothes, gotta have clean plates to eat off of. We have definitely been eating at home more. Well, my daughter and I have been. My husband, on the other hand, he's eating stuff from the store. It's just all frozen, processed crap. And I like them too, don't get me wrong. They're delicious, and I'll eat them, especially if I don't feel like having the soup again, or I just don't feel like cooking. Last night I had a salad. It was delicious. So good. Been craving a salad. Tonight I had a Big Mac because I've been craving a Big Mac for days. So I told her, we're going to go through McDonald's and that's going to be our dinner tonight. So that's what we did. But we've been eating at home pretty much every day. So that is a good thing. Good for the wallet too, but Hopefully good for the waist. We'll see. We'll see how I do tomorrow. Like I said, I had McDonald's for dinner. I did not have McDonald's for breakfast, but we did go to a restaurant today. Yesterday was my husband's birthday, but he is on 7 days a week right now. So we celebrated what we could. We had birthday cake, which was so good. So good. He's always wanted a chocolate cake. His mom will never make him one. She makes him every other flavor but what he wants. So I didn't have time to make the cake. I puffed the cake, and I got it from Walmart. And it was a chocolate cake with chocolate fudge frosting. Y'all, that cake was phenomenal. Phenomenal. There's still one little piece in the fridge, and I told him yesterday to take it to work with him. It's still sitting in my fridge, y'all. The control I have. If he doesn't take that thing tomorrow, I'm giving it to my kid. It's going to be her dessert for dinner tomorrow night. I'm just saying, if she wants it. But yeah, no. That cake's got to go because it is so good. And I'm glad I got just the single layer small cake. My daughter wanted to get a really big one. And I'm like, no, that's too much for just the three of us. So we got the smaller one, and I'm glad I did. It was perfect. Perfect for all of us. So she ate quite a bit more of it than I thought she would when we were having it for his birthday. She ate an extra half a piece than I thought she would. So that's why she still had some left, because what she didn't eat was a significant amount, and I told her just pop it in the fridge, and well, she can have it, for dessert another night. But he ate a piece and a half, which is like 3 of her pieces because we cut a piece in half for him. And my piece was like 2 of her pieces, but we cut hers in half. So I guess she could have had a whole one almost. But yeah, that is what's been going on up in here. His birthday presents, y'all. I like to let my daughter pick them out. Now there are some that if I know he needs, I'll pick out. For example, he needed some shirts. He needed a new charging cord. Practical gifts. We got him, right? Things we know he needs. Because if we get him like anything else, it just goes to waste. Okay? But she wanted to get him his favorite cereal, which she also likes. So we got him, what is it called? Frosted Flakes? Frosted Flakes. We got the twin pack, okay? Because we had to get the big one. Now we had to wrap this, y'all, because I also did grocery shopping. And if he would have seen it, he would have just started eating it, thinking it was groceries. Then she picked out candy. Usually he gets candy in a tie from her. Excuse me. We forgot the tie. But we got him some shirts that he needed for work. We got him the charger that he needed because his isn't working right. And double pack of cereal. And a long package of Reese's peanut butter cups because he loves those. We got him a big bag of the teriyaki jerky bites. Yeah, he loves those Jack Link's ones, I think is what it's called. He loves those things, and I hate buying them because they're so expensive. They're good, but they're so expensive. But he loves them. So for his birthday, we got him practical things, right? But things we knew he would love and enjoy. Y'all, he didn't mind sharing those peanut butter cups. Well, we didn't get none of that jerky. Oh my goodness. She loved wrapping them. She loved the card she got him. She loves musical cards. She likes getting them. She loves giving them. She told me, I don't even know if you can see it. There you go. It's like a radio, okay? And she said this is a cool radio. But you press the button And I don't get monetized anyway, so no copyright infringement intended, but it's part of the card. So here you go. I hope it's not too long. Can you believe that? Okay. Again, I don't get monetized. I don't have enough followers to be monetized. But this is, I don't know if you can see it. She drew him a picture. She loves rainbows. And the rainbows have to be the correct colors. I better go to this side. Rainbows have to be the correct colors. She wrote all that herself. It's kind of backwards, but it says, "It's your day, so go ahead. Dance like no one's watching." But she told me, she said, "Mommy, if Daddy ever touches anything that he shouldn't be touching, we could just play this card." So he knows he can't touch this. Like, y'all, I love that little girl. I love her so much. She just, I love her. Her personality is crazy. But the wrapping paper for his gifts, okay, he is constantly harassing this poor child. Harassing, y'all, harassing. But calling her a baby, saying she's got to go back to preschool because Daddy is in denial that his little girl is growing up. So, of all the wrapping paper she could have picked, I don't know if you can see it. Aw, come on. I don't know if you can read it, but it says baby all over it. Does not say happy birthday. It says baby all over it. And when she grabbed it, I said, "You know that says baby, right? Not happy birthday." She says, "Yeah, it's perfect." So she knew, but she wanted that baby wrapping paper instead. And she had to write a little note on top of the presents that says, "Do not open." Because he gets home before us. Well, not before us. He gets home in the morning and we're asleep. So she did not want him opening that until we were awake. So, which he didn't. He was very good. But that's just her personality and her sense of humor. You know, he's annoying me. Let's get him back. And she finds the way. It's awesome, you know. They have this little thing, drives me crazy. I can't stand being in the middle of this. He's picking, she's whining, and I'm in the middle. It's enough to make a grown woman go nuts. But they somehow get it together in the end. And it's kind of a weird relationship that they have, but they love it. Meanwhile, I'm over here pulling out my hair and going nuts. It is what it is. They love it. They enjoy it. So, but those are the kinds of cards she loves. Okay. She got him that card. She listens to it all day long, every day. Like, she still has a Father's Day card that she got him that she listens to. Her 5-year-old birthday card played music. She still listens to that. She just, she loves musical cards. So it's like the number one thing that we need to get her, or she needs to get for whomever she's shopping for. So yeah, she had a blast shopping for Daddy. And it's so funny that the cereal was like the number one thing on her list to get him. Cereal and candy. It's so funny. But he loved everything. And she did too. But he was not opening presents fast enough. She needed to help. Like, she just reached in there and grabbed him. At one point I said, "Is Daddy opening that or are you?" And she looked at me and smiled. She goes, "We both are." Yeah, Daddy's going too slow for her liking. But it was just funny. She went to unwrap too. But they had so much fun, and that's all that mattered. So, gotta love it. Gotta love it. He's 54, y'all. Boy, he's old. He's a significant amount older than me. Okay, well, not that significant, but he's older than me, and that's what matters. But yeah, they had fun. They had fun. So I don't know how the weigh-in's going to go in the morning. The fact that I'm not getting much sleep isn't going to help, but I will not be getting much sleep because I'll have to get her up, get her ready, and take her to school, and then I'll have to pick her up. What I would like to do is go to the gym after I drop her off. What I'm going to do is come home and do laundry and unpack. I got some more to unpack. Not a ton, but enough. Enough, for sure. So, yeah, that's how things are going up in here. It's so peaceful at night. Like, it's so quiet and so peaceful. Where we lived before, you could hear the neighbors' music booming in your house. You could hear them arguing. You could make out words. And this is a nice, nice, peaceful change. I love it. The most annoying thing I have here are my pets. And that's usually when they're barking because they want OUT, or the cat's meowing because he feels like he needs attention or special food, or just wants to be a little pain. Just depends on his day. Right now he's getting some water. So he's quiet at the moment. But yeah, I just thought I'd jump on and say hello and kind of give you an update as to what my week's been like. Again, no idea what tomorrow will hold. Well, technically today. Today's the 20th now. But yeah, I don't want this to be an hour-long video. It's already 36 minutes. So I get on here like this, guys, and I get chatty. Like I start talking about nothing, and then it gets usually deep. Or I don't know. I remember when I first started making videos, it was all I could do to get a 5-minute video. It was just all I could do to get a 5-minute video. Now you just can't shut me up. I don't know why that is, but I would probably be happy with the 10-minute video. You know, stop right there. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on and say hello. Hey y'all. And just kind of update you on what we've been doing, which is a whole lot of nothing. Well, it's really not a lot of nothing. It's so much something, actually. My daughter is doing very good at speech. Very good. No, the kitty cat's meowing. Come here, honey bunch. Come here, mama's boy. International cat call. Do y'all do that? I don't know. Can you hear? Like, I'm sure that drove you nuts. But if you can hear the rubbing, brought every cat I ever had to me. Come here, honey bunch. Come here, baby. Come here. Oh, come here. He's not going to let me grab him. Come here, honey bunch. Come here. Come here. Come here. You little stinker. He wants that, but he won't let me hold him. I gotcha. This is Honey Bunch, y'all. Once you can see him. He's my 17-year plus, whatever the plus is. Honey Bunch, you're kind of write out too. Let's see. That's a little better. See if we can get it to focus on you. This is Mama's boy who likes to meow. And he likes lots of lovin's. And he likes leaving scars all over my arms. Yes, he does. So if you ever hear me say, my cat's meowing, sorry, or calling Honey Bunch or telling him to hush, this is the culprit. He looks pretty annoyed with me that I'm holding him, actually. Which he's a big baby, y'all. He likes being held, but right now, for some reason, he doesn't want no part of it. Do y'all do that? Do you change it? Oh, he's hitting me with his tail. He's mad. He went down. All right. Do y'all do that? Do you change your tone when you're talking to your cats? Okay. Can we not claw me, please? There. Get down. Go be a good boy. So, yeah, Kitty cats. He's my last boy. He was my very first pet, and he's my very last cat. Probably permanently. Jury's still out on that. We are pretty petted out at the moment, if you know what I mean. We love animals, we love cats, we love dogs. But y'all, we've had our fair share all at once. And there's just a lot of heartache and work, but a lot of heartache that goes along with them. And Mama and Daddy need a break from that. And that's going to be hard because Gabriella also loves pets. And our next pet, if we got one right away, would probably see her all the way to college. So, we're tired. We're tired, and it's hard to lose them. It's really hard to lose them. So, yeah. But you got a glimpse of Honey Bunch. Excuse me. Allergies are no joke when you're packing and unpacking, let me tell you. Even my daughter's still suffering with them. Ugh, I'm ready to be done with them. So I am going to get off here because it's 12:24 in the morning and working my way to that hour. But I need to finish dishes and get my rear to bed too. Ironically, I'm not too tired, but I need to be because I got to get up early. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Have a blessed day. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And hit the little bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video, which apparently here may be more often because I seem to enjoy this. After she goes to bed, the house is quiet. I might do a live chat sometime. I don't know. That's kind of scary. Never done one. But I might do it. All right, guys. Bye.